Happy weekend, everyone. I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
So here's the big question today.
Okay.
How much time do you spend on social media, Cameron?
Oh, goodness.
A day.
Are we including like YouTube, like video stuff? Or only like Instagram?
Yeah,
X?
all of it. Yeah.
So actually, recently,
okay.
Not a lot.
Not a lot?
Well, I deleted them from my phone.
You did?
Yeah. So I don't have Instagram.
What?
I don't have Facebook. I don't have... What are the other ones? I don't have Twitter, X.
Yeah.
I don't have that on my phone anymore.
Really?
But... It means that I watch more, like, videos. Like YouTube and stuff.
Okay.
So I would say, honestly, to check messages from sometimes 15 minutes. Like, social media.
Okay.
What about you?
I think I spend a good maybe hour.
Yeah, you're a big Instagrammer, though.
I am a big Instagrammer.
Yeah.
I do a lot of scrolling. Like, you know how you're not supposed to get on social media as soon as you wake up? Well, I'm one of those people. You wake up and you just want to be lazy and you scroll for about 30 minutes to sometimes an hour. And then I'm like, okay, stop it right now. I have to say Instagram is my choice. I don't do a lot of YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm almost always YouTube.
Okay.
But I have heard that it's kind of an age thing and like a gender thing.
Gender, the females are more on Instagram.
Yeah, women are more often on Instagram. And men are more often on YouTube.
Really? That is so interesting. Oh, okay. So, our topic today is how to spend less time on social media. Now, of course, for you, Cameron, you don't spend that much time. But I would imagine that a lot of our listeners are spending a lot of time on social media.
Yeah. Well, mine is a technicality. Mine is...
What do you mean by
still YouTube. Okay. Like, the name is not social media, but I'm still wasting a lot of time on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would love to learn about this.
Let's include YouTube.
We'll include it.
Okay. All right. Here are some expressions that we're going to cover today. We need to take a break.
Yes. So this take a break can mean to get an actual time that you rest.
Yeah.
Maybe you're, I'm tired, I need to take a break.
Yeah.
But sometimes it means just to not do something.
Yes.
Right? So if we're doing too much on social media, taking a break is just not doing it.
That's right. All right. If you move on.
Move on is to go to something else. You were doing one thing, and now you're going to switch focus or switch the action that you're doing.
Okay. Here's an interesting expression. Fritter away something. F-R-I-T-T-E-R. Fritter away something.
You are wasting time or you're wasting resources.
Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our power article.
If you find yourself scrolling through your social media feed for several hours a day, it might be time to take a break from this addictive behavior. It won't be easy at first, but if you really want to change your habit, you can. First, you can turn off your notifications for all social media on your phone. Another option is to delete the app altogether. This won't delete your account, but it will force you to use another device to access it. And finally, if you are ready to move on, you can delete your accounts altogether. It may seem extreme, but you will no longer fritter away your time mindlessly scrolling.
All right, let's jump into the article, How to Spend Less Time on Social Media.
If you find yourself scrolling through your social media feed for several hours a day, it might be time to take a break from this addictive behavior. Okay, so there has been a new term called doom scrolling. But first of all, let's talk about this word scrolling through your social media feed. S-C-R-O-L-L-I-N-G. What do you do if you scroll?
You are on a phone taking your finger and swiping up or swiping down. to look at different content. So if you are on a computer, there's often a bar on the right side or at the bottom, and you can click on that bar and move it, right?
Right.
That is scrolling on your screen.
Okay.
But now with our phones, we don't really have that bar. We just kind of
With our finger. Yeah,
Flick
so
our
easy,
finger.
so easy.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's why this popular term doom scrolling has been created, which is basically you just keep scrolling and you can't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we need to take a break from this addictive behavior. It's addicting. 중독성,
Yeah.
you know? You can't stop. So take a break in this context.
So to take a break means to stop doing the thing that you were doing. Often when we are working, we take a break to relax.
Yeah, a coffee break.
Yeah, a coffee break, right? This, however, social media is, for most people, not work, right?
Yeah,
It's downtime.
sure.
So why would you take a break from downtime?
Right.
It's because it's not good for you, and you're doing too much of it, so you need to pull yourself away from it.
Yeah, that's right. And also not just social media, but maybe you're an athlete and you took a break for a year, which means that, you stop participating in any sports for a year. Yeah. You can take a break from your school, take a year off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can be a number of things.
Yes. The break here is to stop something.
Yeah.
To not do it continuously.
Okay. It won't be easy at first, but if you really want to change your habit, you can. Okay. They're saying it's possible. Let's continue.
First, you can turn off your notifications for all social media on your phone.
Okay, turn off all notifications. But as Camera did, he just deleted the app.
Yeah, I did. But for other things, I do turn off my notifications. So my messenger services,
Yeah.
I don't get notifications.
Oh.
I have to go in and look at it.
Oh, that's smart.
Except for a few important people.
Like Kristen Cho.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So this show specific, EBS, our show specifically, I
Yes.
get notifications.
Okay.
But my regular friends, my notifications don't go to my phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cameron, we're so honored that we are...
You're important to me, Kristen.
Okay, thank you. It
Yep.
is your job, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, however, another option is to delete the app altogether.
Yep.
Okay, let's continue.
This won't delete your account, but it will force you to use another device to access it.
Okay, so it makes it more difficult
Yes.
for you to get in there. And finally, if you are ready to move on, you can delete your accounts altogether. Okay, so if you're ready to move on, in this context, move on meaning from what?
Move on completely from social media.
Yeah.
To not do it anymore.
Wow.
So move on just means you were doing one thing and you're going to another. But in many cases, it often means to get over something.
Yeah.
Like when you break up with someone.
Yeah.
And you're sad. Oh my gosh.
You need to move on, Cameron.
Move on means to no longer be sad, no longer focus on that person.
Right.
Do other things in your life.
That's right.
So yeah, it would be nice if we could move on from social media and live our lives,
Yeah.
but it's a little unrealistic.
Right, it sure is. And it says you can delete your accounts altogether. Cameron, sometimes I want to do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But I really can't. I mean, I do, it's very public what I do.
Yeah, our
And
work depends on
Our
it.
work, yeah. They want our listeners, they want to touch base with
Yeah.
us.
And just think of the pictures.
Oh,
I haven't used Facebook in forever.
uh-huh.
I thought about deleting it, but I have so many pictures on there
You do.
from high school.
Wow.
Because I started in high school.
Sure.
So I don't want to get rid of those.
Yeah,
so.
you don't want to delete it.
Yeah, it's hard.
completely.
That's
Okay.
how they get you.
All right. It may seem extreme, but you will no longer fritter away your time mindlessly scrolling. All right. So these suggestions may seem extreme. It may seem is our power pattern.
Yes. So what they're suggesting, most people would say it's extreme. So using this phrase, it may seem, you're acknowledging that. You're saying, okay,
I understand.
I know. This is extreme. It may seem extreme.
Yes.
But you're going to give a reason.
Okay. And the reason is you will no longer fritter away your time. So fritter away.
Fritter away is to waste, to not use it in a productive way.
Yeah.
So if you're frittering away your time, you're on social media.
Right.
You're just playing mindless video games, watching trash TV.
It's so fun.
It's so fun.
It's so fun.
I have to say, I think as humans, even if we didn't have social media,
we
would find a way to fritter our time.
Totally. I mean, sometimes, though, you do need that, too. You need to just do dumb, fun things.
Yeah, everything can't be productive.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and listen to that article one more time.
If you find yourself scrolling through your social media feed for several hours a day, it might be time to take a break from this addictive behavior. It won't be easy at first, but if you really want to change your habit, you can. First, you can turn off your notifications for all social media on your phone. Another option is to delete the app altogether. This won't delete your account, but it will force you to use another device to access it. And finally, if you are ready to move on, you can delete your accounts altogether. It may seem extreme, but you will no longer fritter away your time mindlessly scrolling.
It's time for Power Note. Please join us on pages 76 and 77. Now, if you need to take a break, it means to rest, to stop. Let's take a break after this chapter.
That sounds good. I need another cup of coffee before we continue.
Okay. So maybe they're brainstorming at the office.
Yep.
And need to take a break. Okay, she took a break from work to travel.
Yeah, so these breaks, they can be short, 5-minute breaks. Or if she's traveling, maybe it's a couple weeks, a couple months.
I knew a doctor, a psychiatrist, who took a break from her practice for a year to travel the world.
Ooh.
And I was so jealous. I was like, she was like in her mid-50s. I'm like, wow, I would love to do that.
When was this?
This was a couple years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you've done a lot. You've gone to Africa. You've gone to Mongolia.
Yeah,
you've gone to so many places.
Yeah, that is true. But I have not gone to South America. Yeah, that's one of those trips where you do have to take a couple months.
Well, especially from Korea.
Yeah, from
it's
Korea.
It's like the opposite side of the world.
Getting there takes 3 days.
You would have to take a break going there. It's like a 3-day trip.
It's so true. But of course, Cameron and Kristen will never take a break from Power English. We will be here.
We'll always be here.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's move on to the next expression, which is move on. In this context, we're saying you're leaving a situation behind and you're continuing.
Yes.
Okay. Alice won't stop talking about her ex-boyfriend.
It's time for her to move on from the past.
Yeah. We do use this expression most commonly in this context.
Yeah.
Moving on from a past relationship.
Yes. I often hear this in movies whenever one person is annoying.
Yeah.
That they're not, maybe they broke up a year ago.
Right.
And they're still sad.
Yeah.
The friend will be like, move on, girl. Move on, boy.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just like, get over it already.
Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, it's, we moved on from that project last week. Okay, so in the business context, we're moving on to another project. This is very useful in many contexts.
Yeah, you could also use this. Maybe you are taking a tour. The tour guide will just announce,
yes,
moving on. And it means we're going to change to a different location. We're going to focus on something else.
Yeah. And that just reminds me, this is also can be said, used in a business meeting. You have many things to discuss.
Yes.
You've discussed one topic. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next topic.
Right.
Yeah, very useful expression. Fritter away something to waste time or resources. Cameron, I don't think this is an expression that we use that often. I do feel, what do you think?
Yeah, I would say most often we would just say waste.
Yeah.
Or use up something.
Yeah. Right.
But it is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. And for more emphasis. Okay. Why did Marie and Jake move to a smaller apartment?
They frittered away their savings on useless gadgets and could no longer afford their place.
Yeah. It's very specific, right? They frittered away their savings on useless gadgets. Yeah. So I feel like this expression is used very specifically. Yeah.
Fritter away your savings, fritter away your time.
Yes.
Those are the two biggest for sure.
I agree. Don't fritter away your talents.
Oh, it's so true.
Ah.
You know, there was one boy in high school.
Yeah.
So smart.
Really?
Yeah. Super. One of those smart people that didn't have to study in school. And then he went to university.
Yeah.
And he just frittered away all of his talents.
What? How?
He just, because he didn't have to study, because he was so smart,
Yes.
he just, partied a lot.
Oh, I understand.
And then
And just...
kind of missed the opportunity to really be successful in
Oh,
life.
that's too bad. That's
Like,
too bad.
Man.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. It's like you could be so talented and wildly intelligent, but if you fritter that away,
Yeah.
you don't apply yourself, it means nothing,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, talent is great. If you have a natural talent,
Sure.
it's great. But at some point, you gotta get serious.
Yeah,
You're gonna
that's
have
right.
to study or train
You
or
got to put
whatever
the work.
it is. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. It may seem is our power pattern today. So yeah, it may seem this way, but there's usually a but. Okay. How about this? It may seem cruel, but most veterinarians suggest neutering cats
Yeah.
and dogs too.
Yeah. It may seem harsh, but it will teach them an important lesson.
Okay.
So you're acknowledging, I know. It sounds hard. It sounds terrible. It sounds whatever. But. And you're going to give a reason.
Right. That's right. So, and this is so true, like with parents. Yeah, it may seem, you may not want it. It may seem hard, but, there's a reason why we're doing this.
Yeah, you punish the child.
Yeah.
It may seem hard.
Yeah.
But I'm doing this because I love you.
This is for you.
Yeah.
All right. Scrolling is our power vocab on page 78. Thank you so much for studying with us this week. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.